Okay, pumped. I'm fucking pumped for this one. Gypsy Rose, you are bitch. Okay, now with that said, we gotta. She is, though. You know, she's like that little sister that you just want to beat the hell out of. I would never want her as my little sister. No way, no how, because there's no fucking way you're gonna kill my mother and get away with it, bitch. Hell no. Anyways, hey, how are you guys? How is everybody today? How was your Memorial Day weekend? Did you have a lot of fun? Did you drink? Did you do something silly? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear it. I want to know what you did. I didn't do anything. That's why I want to know what you did. Welcome back to my channel. My channel, you know. If you're new here, my name is Baby Gail. I do a lot of stuff about the Gypsy Rose because she pisses me off. We all know. If you're watching this, I know you probably don't like her either because she probably pisses you off. So, also, I like to react to Ambulance videos because I relate to her. I was way obese at one time, and I just recently lost 120 pounds, but I'm on the Zepbound, so I'm not trying to hide that at all. I had some help. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. But it's hard to lose weight. It really is. But I relate to her on levels. Not the lying and that kind of bullshit. I'm not saying that. In some other ways. I believe in loving everybody. I believe in giving everyone a chance out there. I believe in everyone's time being worth something. I believe that we all have a story to tell. We all wish that we could have platforms to express ourselves, but a lot of us can't. A lot of you have trouble with that in itself, with the anxieties and stuff of it. I like to make sure that my audience knows that I believe in cherishing my audience and being grateful and being so I am so fucking in debt as far as gratitude goes with my audience. I love you guys with all my heart, and so I appreciate you coming and watching the channel. You know what I'm saying? I had a new Cash App. I had to make a new one because my other one got messed up. I'm so pissed about it too. How are you going to ask someone if they want to borrow $25 and then when I say I do and give you my information, which you should have already had, okay, and then you tell me that it doesn't match? Well, it should. It's my, what other information am I going to give? Whatever. What the fuck ever. That's all I gotta say. If you would like to donate to the channel to help me get the different apps and stuff that I need to make the videos, and just to help the channel in general, my Cash App is right wherever on the screen that I decide to put it. And it's also in the description below. But if you're down with the chaos that is Baby Girl, we welcome you. We have a great community here of like-minded people where we all just want to show love and support for one another. We don't want to hate one another or hate on one another. So we like to give each other advice here and there. And that's sad. I mean, I have a Discord where they come to, we chat there. It's a really great community. And if you would like to be a part of it, you're more than welcome to be. If you do naughty, then you're done. Please, if you're vibing, you know the YouTube rules, okay? And if you are in this video and you catch yourself vibing with Baby Gail and what I got to say, then I suggest you start subscribing, okay? I know it's cringe, but whatever. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button, tickle the little bell notification there with it, and don't forget about the like button. I told you guys, she's kind of a bitch. So if you don't hit like, then she's really mean. Okay? And I don't want to deal with it. Please don't make me have to. She's such a bitch. She is. And then that way, when you tickle the bell notification and give this video a like, it'll tell you when more of my content comes out as well. Of course, you're going to want to see more of me. I'm telling you what. Who doesn't? People come to this channel and you either love me or you fucking hate me. There's no in between. Also, though, one big thing I like is I like when new people come to my channel, if they tell me a little bit about themselves in the comments, you know, because I like to get to know people. I'm a people person. I'm also a people pleaser. But no, I would love to hear about your story. Who are you? You know, where do you come from? What makes you you? What's your story? I would love to hear it. Also, my email is in my description as well if you'd like to tell me something or you'd like to suggest some kind of content. Whatever. It's there for you to, you know, email the fuck out of it. If you would like a shout out in one of my videos, one thing that I do is I do a random 5 subscribers that are picked, you know, randomly out of my subscribers. And I do that once a video. I will shout you 5 people out. And then also I have memberships that you can, you know, be a part of, but I only have one, and it's $1.99 for everything. You just get whatever. $1.99 gets you everything, okay? You want to see videos a day early? Become a member. You want to see videos a day early with no ads? Become a member. You want to have member shout out? I pick one random member out of all my members, obviously, and I shout you out in the video. And that you are the special pick of the video. So, I mean, I try my best. I do. I try my best to give you guys what you ask for. You know what I'm saying? I do got to get merch done. But, hey, I haven't even hit 2,000 yet. We're working on it. Even once in a while, if I'm feeling it in my soul, I'm feeling frisky, okay, I will go ahead and post a video 2 days early with no ads. That's fucking awesome. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. And pretty soon here, I'm going to start doing members only live streams. So, I mean, I try my best. You will have special badges, stickers, all that jazz to use when you become a member. Not only do you get videos, like I said before, everybody else, you get to sit there and conversate with baby Gail for however long on live. I think that's the best thing, because I'm a goofball. We have a lot of fun in my live streams. If you ever come to one of my live streams, we don't even know what we're gonna do. We just do it. We just have fun, you know. And there's no structure. There's no heat behind it. There's nothing. Anyways, it's a lot of fun. Let's get on with this video. Speaking of members, I have my featured member right here that I want to say, hello, Yaya Kelly at Yaya Kelly 7771 on YouTube here. Go check her out. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for watching my content and being here, spending your time. You are awesome, and I appreciate you so much. And I love your name, by the way. So it did not have anything to do with why I picked you. It may or may not have, I should say. I don't know. Here's our 5 featured subscribers, too. We've got Elmo. I think you were in one of the last ones. I just generate these to pick 5. Then we have Rabbit Lover. We have Donna Denise. We have Life in the Red Kim. And Christy. So thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you guys too. Thank you for viewing the content as well. You are wonderful and amazing, and I love you, and mwah. Sorry for the super long intro, but I gotta say that stuff, you know, before we continue on with the content. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. I hope you're still here watching. I really do. That's probably what Gypsy said when she was talking on the Omegle with the kids. What the fuck are you doing, Gypsy Rose Blanchett? Omegle used to be what kids would go on, but I think that they got like taken down or something like that, and now it's Omi TV or something. Yes, Omi TV. And then Gypsy's dumbass says, it's for 18 plus. Sometimes that micro deletion really be deleting some shit, bitch. I mean, oh my god, you are such a dumbass. Teens have been using fucking Omegle and Omi TV for, I don't know, forever now. It's not for 18 and older, and you know gosh damn well it's not. I mean, it is, but it's not. The kids are on there though, just like on TikTok. It's supposed to be a certain age and over, but younger kids are on it all. You know, any other platform, they're all like that. Don't be stupid, Gypsy Rose. The fucking hand signal too that fucking Ken's giving up. That was deliberate as fuck. You can tell, like, that was not even masked any fucking way at all. I can't even talk. I'm so mad at you, Gypsy Rose. You keep thinking that what you're doing is cute, and by God, I will tell you right fucking now, it's not fucking cute.
Well, obviously, we have rapists in Lincoln Park.
So, excuse me, you and your little rejects are gonna come after anybody who talks about you, Miss Gypsy Rose. Isn't that cute? You're cute. You really are. Yeah, fuck you. I will talk about whoever I please. My opinions are my opinions. And if I want to make a video about something you allegedly did or didn't do, I'll make a video on it. You can't do shit about that. So go ahead. Do what the fuck you want to do. The only person that looks stupid is you. You're sick in the fucking head. Maybe that's why Ken wrote you, because he's just fucking as sick as you are. Ryan, you dodged a fucking bullet. Stay the fuck away from this bitch. You're not saving anybody. She's a fucking lunatic.
Psycho talk.
Oh my god. He's sick in the fucking head too. Ken is, I believe. Sick in the fucking head. And then there's this video here I'm going to show you real quick, but I think Ash Too Trippy might be onto something here, because at the end of the video, she talks about some rug use and things, and I think she's right. I really fucking do. Because these two are so stupid that there's got to be a substance or something going on.
Alright, so we're gonna, like, literally, I take one day off and everybody just runs amok. Alright, so we're going to talk about first, because we have many things to talk about, but we're going to talk about Gypsy Rose Blanchard and her boyfriend Ken Urker on a site that is prominently used for teenagers. Omi TV, or Omegle. If you guys don't know what this is, I'm sure in one way, shape, or form you guys have seen a video. A lot of younger kids use it. It's kind of like a roulette of video calls. So basically what you do is you're live, you see your photo, and you go through this roulette. So basically a random person you sit there and chat with, you can drop them and go to another random person. Now again, as I stated, this is mainly used for teens. The adults I have seen use it are trying to make content, or they have like a music career, or they have some kind of career going for them, and they're trying to get their core audience to like listen, which is very innocent, right? But why are Gypsy Rose Blanchard, a convicted murderer that conned an autistic man to kill her mom, and Ken Urker, who is an active user, who is very visibly actively using, on a site talking to teenagers? Like, doesn't that send red flags everywhere? Now, Gypsy is basically, I've noticed in her posts, like in her YouTube videos and stuff, she wants to allude to the fact that her life is boring, right? But then she always says how her life is drama and that, you know, everything's always going on. But I'm sorry, but I'm also in my 30s, and I'm not too much older than both of them. And I'm telling you right now, that's not something I would do for fun on Memorial Day weekend. Like, girl, you live in Louisiana. Why aren't you taking your daughter out to have fun in the sun? Like, she is old enough to do that now. You were doing that when she was like a month old, and she should have stayed home because of germs and things like that. Anyways, so basically they talked to a few teenagers. They said that Ken didn't talk, but he looked creepy. And then she posted this video. Now, this looked like it probably either she was wearing her taco shirt or it took place during Cinco de Mayo. Either way, what are you doing on a teen site during any holiday? Any holiday, like, go do something else. Either way, this was the same day that she did this video where, if you guys didn't know, there's like this trend going around right now. Well, it's actually been a trend for a long time. It just comes back around, where you kiss your significant other. Right before kissing them, you say, "I'm another girl, think fast," and then you kiss them. And a bunch of these men, a bunch of the influencers that have done this, they are aware they're doing it. That's why they do it. Men can't think that fast, I'm sorry. But anyway, she posts that too. And I'm telling you, if you guys think that Ken is sober, I'm here to tell you he is not. Like, if you guys see that face and tell me that man is sober, and I'm not talking about alcohol. I'm talking about drug use. Y'all is crazy. Do y'all see the bags and the puffiness of this man's eyes, the sunken in of this man's eyes? I really, after seeing what I seen this weekend with all of that, I can see it. I can see it. I can see it in both of them. But in Ken, you can tell that it's more of a habit to him, something that he's been able to maintain. But it shows. And with Gypsy, I think it's like a recreational thing now. I know people hate saying that with especially harder rug, but I really do feel it's like a recreational thing. And I do feel that she drinks. I really do. Now, a lot of people have also been talking about the fact that she's been doing all these vlogs at Ken's house. I full on believe that Christy is pissed at her. We haven't heard from Christy like defend her or talk about her or anything since it's been a while, and they've kind of separated themselves already. And she's not off parole for a whole other month. So it's very telling into what may have happened during the period of time that Gypsy basically threw Christy under the bus, because she did. A lot of people think when she had said, "Remember when Christy didn't answer the phone for 3 weeks?" Everybody thinks that happened while she was in prison. It didn't. She says, she's like, "Aurora was just born, and remember when Christy didn't answer the phone for 3 weeks and I had no one to talk to?" Remember when she told Ryan that? Yeah, that was right after Aurora was born. Meaning, she wasn't talking to the person that she lives with for 3 weeks when she's only allowed at Ken's house for 2 to 3 nights a week. Isn't that a violation of somebody's parole? We know she's gotten written up once because our girl Zora, she was messaging her at the time and she got in trouble with talking to people in jail. Her friends, right? Well, you know what? I have something to say about that. And I have some tea on that when she was in prison. And I recently learned of some stuff. And I've come to a point where even if I don't have the person behind me or next to me saying, "Yeah, let's talk about this," I am going to talk about it. So that's going to be my next sub-only video, is going to be talking about who was talking to Gypsy in prison and what was Gypsy promising them. Because trust me, it was more than Ryan, it was more than Ken. And it might just surprise you. Stay tuned. Like, literally.
He's like, "I need a bitch that will accept me and be better with me. I need a bitch like Gypsy Rose." That's Ken in my head. That's how he sounds. He probably agrees with all the bullshit, Gypsy, that you come up with and that you've said. You know, you both are just fucking gross human beings. Gross. You know, Gypsy Rose, she's just so fucked up and she just keeps getting worse. Like, it's one fucking thing after another. If she's not sleeping with her lawyer, she's doing this or that. Like, what the fuck is going on? We need to have her on 24/7 surveillance, I think. It's like, you know, you're scrolling through, and you have to you got to know it's for kids because you're scrolling, you're looking through. You can't tell me that you didn't come across a bunch of kids on that app when you're scrolling along in your taco shit.
Happened between Gypsy Rose and us. If you haven't watched my last videos, go and watch them. If you have, thank you for your support. I'm kind of just going to tell you what happened when we were on this app with Gypsy Rose and Ken. My brother went to ask them a question. Ken and Gypsy said, "What's up?" As you can see, I'm shocked because I didn't realize, but then when I did, I showed my brothers and asked them if they knew who she was. They both said no. Here's my other brother saying no, he has no idea. After this, I'm like, "Hi." She says hi back. I ask her to tell my brothers who she is, and she swiped on us. At the very beginning, you can see it's Ken's profile from Dallas. He's no longer in Dallas, so he's had this account for a long time. I want to clarify that I am 19. My brothers are both underage. If you look closely, you can see the vape in Ken's hand, and the 2 fingers he's holding up. If you don't know what the 2 fingers mean, you should go and look it up. They didn't say anything inappropriate, and they were perfectly fine, but they just seemed awkward. And she seemed to love the attention that we gave her, but I was honestly just more surprised that she was on here than anything. He's still holding up his 2 fingers, but when I turn the screen to show my brother, he takes them down real quick. Also, when I turn the camera to show my brother, look at the way, watch his eyes. his eyes go up and down. Right there. Down and up. I just found that super awkward. And here I am acting surprised and saying hi again, and then she replies hi. And then I ask her to tell my brothers who she is, and she swiped. So, I do want to restate that they said nothing inappropriate. We were just going to ask them a question. I stopped my brother and asked him if he knew who she was, and he said no. And then I showed my other brother, he said no. And then I had asked her to tell my brothers who she was, and she skipped. That's literally all that happened.
You bitch. She's such a calculated narcissist too, that there's no accidents. Remember that, people. There is no accidents. Gypsy Rose is about no accidents. Everything is calculated. Everything is completely scheduled. None of what she does on her platform is creative content. It's all washed up, used content from way before, or it's her stupid bullshit that she's posting lately, like her stupid fucking cooking video and all that dumb shit, whatever. But you know, I don't hate on the fact that she's got a platform, because you know, nowadays I guess everybody gets one. Oh, what the fuck? Obviously. And then TikTok said, you ain't gonna get paid here. So immediately she goes over to YouTube to have this family vlog that she's trying to make us think is some authentic thing that she wanted to do for herself. No, it's not. It's money. It's all it is money. She's not doing it because she wants to create a community, because she shut her comments off. How the fuck is she gonna have that? No engagement. How wonderful. And she needs you guys to feed her ego. The only problem is that your comments are off. So how are people going to feed the ego there, Gypsy? Damn. That's one thing you can't count on. Shit. But you guys got to think about this, though. She's on Omegle now. Not just because she's bored and they just wanted something to do. No. Okay, Gypsy Rose is way too controlling to do something like that. But I believe that they're on there looking for either another younger partner that's easily manipulated, or some kids that they can sit there and groom to be their audience on YouTube and gather more from that. My leg. Never mind. But now I think that controlling ass DEMONA is back, trying to call the shots, if you will. And I believe too that if you look at how nonchalant Ken looks right there when they're sitting there, like, I believe like he's done this before. I totally do. And it's pretty sick, because if you think about it, all that is for somebody that's an adult is like a platform where you are promoting your shit or promoting your business, your music, or whatever the case. You're not sitting there trying to meet people like the teenagers are. You guys are being predators is what it looks like. I mean, do you all see it? I swear to God, if I'm the only one that sees it, let me know. Because I can't be, though. There's other creators that see it, too. So, she wants a groomable audience. I mean, can we say Colleen Ballinger 2.0? Oh, God. But here's someone that's worse than you, Colleen. It's Gypsy Rose. You didn't kill your mother, at least. You got one there. You fucked around and fucked up your life in every other way. But at least you didn't kill your mother. We'll give you that. You know, I know everyone is talking about this, though, and it's like everyone's just speculating and wondering. I said, oh my God. Why? They're all saying, why? How could this be? Oh, the agony.
Get this straight. Gypsy Rose and Ken are out here on Omi TV just casually chatting it up with random strangers. And some of those strangers are children? I'm sorry, what? Guys, Omi TV is literally one of those random video chat roulette sites. They don't sign up with ID, don't verify your age. You just click and bam, you're in someone's living room or worse. This is not TikTok Live. This is not YouTube. This isn't even Zoom in a waiting room. This is completely unfiltered and full of minors. And Gypsy and Ken are sitting there laughing like it's some cute date night activity. Oh, we're just talking to kids on Omi TV. So the same woman who the internet still treats like a poor, traumatized victim is now having laughs with Ken on a platform that openly connects them to children. Children they don't know, completely unsupervised. How is that okay to anyone? Y'all, this isn't about being judgmental. It's about being aware. Because if anyone else, especially someone with a criminal history and a viral reputation, was caught talking to kids on a free, unmonitored app, y'all would be blowing up CPS. This isn't a PR move. This isn't a content strategy. This is concerning. And honestly, it's gross. Why are these two on Omi TV? This app isn't known for making friends. It's known for chaos and creeps, honestly. So what are they doing there? And really think about it. Gypsy Rose has a history of being a predator online, allegedly. Okay? She met Nicholas Godejohn on the internet and then had Nicholas Godejohn take her mother's life. That is predatory behavior. Isn't this the same thing? This is really concerning. What are y'all doing there? What are they normalizing by doing it? Y'all, if you think this is weird and a little bit disturbing, you are not alone. Drop a comment, share this out. We need to start asking harder questions because this new life of gypsies, it actually looks like history repeating itself. I'm just saying, there's that. Okay, so let me get this straight.
Now I see DEMONA, the controlling bitch, there right now. In fact, I could probably look at Gypsy right now in the face, and that's what I would see. One of her fucking characters. Gypsy and Ken are doing right now is the exact fucking reason that Omegle was taken down. So you think for 1 second that Omi TV isn't the same fucking shit? You're out of your mind. You're out of your fucking mind. They don't check IDs, Gypsy Rose. So there's no way to sit there and say that everybody on the platform, when you were on it, it was over 18 years old. Okay? And apparently, like I said, that 2 fingers on the shoulder thing means they're looking for someone else in the bedroom, the boudoir. I have breaking news about the bitch, Gypsy fucking Rose. Do you know she is now sending her frickin'... Let me calm myself before I say something I don't want to. She is sending her lovely friends after content creators who make content on her dumbass. When she's the one that puts out all the bullshit for us to comment on. Shitty arm, Gypsy Rose. Let's put our baby's shit on TikTok and then, excuse me, don't have an opinion about that, you stupid bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? Something there's you have more than a deletion. I think you have an addition and a deletion and a subtraction and a division somewhere. I'm serious. You drive me absolutely nuts. Come at me, bitch. Come at me, bitch. I dare ya. You stupid ass bitch. Oh, you frustrate me. And then I keep seeing it. I have another video of another creator where she's been threatened. Her business has been threatened. Are you kidding me? Son of a bitch.
Middle of my workout and I get a phone call from a number that I don't know. That's not unusual because I own a business. I answer the phone with my business name. On the other end is a gentleman who sounds a little bit older than me. He also sounds like he could potentially be gay, and he starts threatening my life and my business because I make content about Gypsy Rose. I do not know if Gypsy Rose put this gentleman up to this. The number was coming from Port Huron, Michigan, and I immediately hit the record button. And I guess when you hit the record button, they can hear you on the other, they can hear it on the other end saying this phone call is now being recorded. And he immediately hung up. So I called back several times because I'm like, who the fuck are you to be threatening me, my life, my business when you don't even know me? Gypsy put her business out there when she did the very first documentary, Mommy Dead and Dearest. She gave everyone in the world the ability to have an opinion on her and what she did when she signed up to be in the public eye. She also gave everyone in the free world the ability to have an opinion when she murdered her mother in cold blood and then blast her life all over the internet like she's some fucking celebrity. To call me and threaten me, this is the second time that one of her little fucking minions have called me and threatened my fucking life. And we know this is what Gypsy does because Gypsy's too much of a fucking coward to call me herself. So she gets her little minions to do her fucking dirty work for her. I am pissed. I am fucking livid. And I do have some of the phone call recorded, but not the part where he threatened me because I was not moving fast enough. Gypsy, this has gotten too far. If you cannot stand people talking about you, shut up, go away, and we will stop talking about you. But as long as you are on the internet and you are making documentaries and you are putting yourself on TV, you are granting access to everyone in the public to have an opinion about you. To call me and threaten me because I made content is ridiculous. I don't know if they're calling other content creators. Obviously, my business number is public because I own a business. But if they call me again, you better believe there will be charges pressed against whoever contacts me. We already know Gypsy is dangerous. Her doing this shit by proxy is incredibly immature and childish. Come on, Gypsy, you have something to say to me? Grab some fucking balls and say it to my face. Don't get your little minions to do it for you. I bet you won't. So
I mean, we all know that Gypsy's a freak. We do. But Ken? Wow, that's crazy. The question is, though, you guys looking for a man or a woman? I had to. You guys, you knew it was coming. You knew. Don't tell me you didn't. Is there going to be biscuits and gravy involved? Are you going to pass the dish? Oh my God, I bet you do. Is Gypsy going to have signs of like how to have sex? Like, find the clitoris. Oh my God, ew. So you were Gypsy Rose and Ken's third person in the bedroom. How do you feel about that? How did that make you feel? Were you excited about that they picked you? Oh, well, I wasn't like excited about it. Like, honestly, I really didn't know what I was picked for. But whatever do you mean? You didn't know you were picked to be the third person in their boudoir adventures? No, I didn't know. But once I found out, I was okay with it. It's just that she's a killer. I mean, is that how it's really going to go down? Are we going to, like... Because everybody knows who you are, Gypsy Rose, so it's not like this is going to be something that someone's going to be so excited to do, not knowing if you guys are planning to unalive her. Who knows? Maybe you and Ken are you and Ken plotting a murder? Gypsy Rose, I figured it out. Oh my God. It's all alleged and made up in my own head. Right now, I am having a moment. Back to reality. If y'all get a third person and y'all start an OnlyFans, I swear to God. And I went and I looked it up too. I know they're probably under a different name, but I feel like Gypsy Rose and Ken, they have an OnlyFans. I just feel it in my bones. Swear to God. I swear. I know they do. I just gotta figure out the name. Gypsy Rose is not that clever. So, I mean, we're going to figure it out at some point. I'm going to try just keywords. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out. We got good investigators. You know what? I'll ask the Reddit's people to do it. They get everything. We all know that Gypsy Rose is a money-hungry bitch. She's always trying to grift. She's always trying to make people feel sorry for her. Oh, poor Gypsy Rose. Oh, you poor woman. You are wasting away to nothing. Oh, whatever will we do? Watch this video by Lori Lowenberg. Lowenberg, yeah.
Well, just as we all suspected, Gypsy and Ken were up to no good over on that OME TV app. Internet sleuths have uncovered the meaning of that hand signal that Ken was doing. And apparently, it means that they are a couple looking for a third. Now, this is speculation, of course, and you could argue that people are getting carried away with it, that this is a stretch, were it not for the fact that Gypsy was wearing a taco t-shirt. Now, if you don't know what taco is slang for, well, let's just say it's where Gypsy likes to put her electric toothbrush. I know.
I mean, so, wow. I am not surprised at all, but you know what you're doing, Gypsy Rose? You know what the fuck you're doing. if she can manipulate a younger audience, she'll get away with more viewers on her side and more viewers rooting for her. You know what I mean? The demographic that she is reaching at this point are younger moms, possibly middle-aged mothers as well. Sorry, guys, my phone fucking died right in the middle of recording. Whatever. Parents, be watching your kids out there. If those are your kids, because I know you're seeing these videos over here. Or you're blind. Or you live under a rock. Okay, because everybody knows about what Gypsy Rose is doing. I'm sorry. But maybe not, though, because I'm chronically on the internet and I never leave my house. So I don't really even know. Maybe they don't. She's, obviously trying to reach a younger audience of the younger women and mothers and all that, like I said before. But I do believe that Gypsy Rose would even go younger. And I think Ken would too. And them and how they are, they would never be able to keep it under wraps, and then that would be a whole thing. I don't put anything fucking past either of them, because I believe that both of them are very fucking sick people. And I showed the video to you guys earlier in this video of Ash Too Trippy, and saying at the end that she believes that he's on drugs, and I agree. I do believe there's some kind of substance abuse happening in the relationship, whether it's from Gypsy Rose or him, and she's gonna blame it, if anybody finds out, that is, she's gonna blame it on the fact that I was abused, and I am dealing with it now and trying to heal, and it's been hard, and all the drama, that's gonna be her, right? And then, I don't know, but I think, Ash Too Trippy said too, that Ken might have been using for a while. Maybe that's why he decided to come back to her, because he knew he would always be able to get his fix with her, because she has the money and she would give in. Who knows? Who fucking really even knows? You know what I'm saying? She's even calling Me TV out on her channel or whatever shit is. I don't go on there. My kids used to talk about Omegle when it was a big thing, when, Gen Zers were young and they were on it and blah, blah, blah. It's a cycle between generations. Every generation seems to get on there and have a blasty blast. And the older people love it because they can go on there and groom the younger crowd. Or, they can promote their music, yada, 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 and get, shit out there, which is another thing. I don't think that's wrong. That's completely innocent. What I'm saying is creeps like to go on there and do like Gypsy Rose and Ken did and sit there and wait for people and bullshit like that. Lauren Cherie does a good video on it. I would like you to watch it.
Gypsy Rose is spiraling harder than we've ever seen her spiral. She is under the microscope right now from everything that's been coming out lately, and it is not positive. I think, y'all, she's even pretending to not say it, not directly say it, but hint that she may be pregnant. Her ex, Ryan Anderson, said he is going on a Tea Drop live tonight at 8 p.m. on his channel. He is supposed to tell us his feelings about the Jazz Fest fiasco, the Matt accusation, and the apology video, and just everything in between, the text messages. I don't follow him, so I don't really know, but a lot of people said, he'll say that, but he won't deliver. But we will see. I think he'll say something. He'll let something slip. A lot of unpositive attention due to being on a chat roulette site, which is geared for teenagers, and a lot of children go on. There was even a video of GRB and Ken chatting with a woman who framed over to probably her 8-year-old brother. Then somebody sent an email and said, look at GRB's followers. She sent me a screen recording of the following and followers list before GRB had made it private. She was screen recording a couple of these people's pages, showing that these are indeed teenagers. Allegedly, they look like teenagers. I will not show the video because I am almost 100% positive that these people are underage. And they follow GRB, and GRB follows some of them back. GRB's camp has gone crazy, putting out information, how the site is meant for 18 plus. Yeah, and so are a lot of sites that children are on. But it's more than just speaking to young people and reaching out to them, and potentially almost feels like recruiting them for her fans. And a lot of people have been commenting and even messaging regarding the hand signals, the fingers on the collarbone. Another creator by the name of Case Studies, he's mainly on YT, go check him out. He had information, he looked into it, and he said it definitely is smegual, and it's a sign for looking for a third. And we know that GRB is no stranger to DEVIANT, smegual behavior. Here's a photo of GRB in character pretending to be a little girl. GRB was known to frequent the family/father-daughter role play groups. Then there's a transcript from a video called DEMONA's Anniversary, where GRB talks about giving her hypothetical daughter to Nicholas Godejohn at the age of 13. So a lot of people are upset that they are on that site, seemingly reaching out for an even younger audience. Then there's the book, okay, Petals and Parole. Now, a lot of people think that GRB did write that book, and it's almost supposed to be like a Twilight Saga. I will leave you the synopsis of the book and also the age range it was written for. So this is the latest recap on the drama. What are your guys' thoughts? And do you think she's going to go live when Ryan goes live tonight?
Tell me what your thoughts are on this video and what I've been talking about and all of this going on. All of these allegations and all the... I mean, we can't... This is all, like, alleged, I guess, whatever, but... I love you guys. I will talk to you later. Go do something. Go find something to do. Go get out of here. Okay?